How are you today? How are you? How are you? Doing well, good? All right. So today we're going to create water bottle sculptures. So we're going to experiment today, and if you like your experiments, I would like you to keep your experiments for the third week, okay? So this is what we need. We need a water bottle or water bottles. You can use one or two for today. You need a scissor, possible, and you need your imagination, okay? We're going to show you how to create a spiral design with a water bottle and then a flower design. So there's two options, okay? I'll show you the steps. So this is the spiral. This is the type of line. It's like a slingy, you know, it moves. This is the opening of the water bottle, and we cut out the bottom part of the water bottle, and I saved it because it's a little nice container, like a flower-like thing. So I'm gonna save this on the side, okay? So we grab a water bottle. This is a plain water bottle. And what I like to do is I save the opening, so don't touch that. And you're going to pinch the edge. So I pinch it a bit, and with my scissor, I cut it, pinch it in. Sometimes it's a little hard. And you put the scissor in, all right, and then you cut the bottom part out. And if you notice, my hand is holding one side of the water bottle, the other hand is cutting. So I cut around that line because the water bottle does have a line there. Cut that bottom piece out. All right, so I'm going to cut that piece out, put it on the side, and with my scissor, I'm going to cut a line but create a spiral. How I create a spiral? By turning my water bottle. So watch me. So I cut, my scissors in the same position, but my other hand is not. It's turning it around. It's turning it around, 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 and around, and around. And it feels like forever, but it's not. Okay, so we keep going. We're almost there, we're almost there. And we already have a spiral that's wiggling and dancing down there. And then I save this part. Don't cut this part out because you're going to need it for our sculpture piece. So you have a spiral now. One was a flower design. Okay, so this is the flower design. I know it does not look like a flower, but if you flatten it out, it looks like an octopus also. It could be a flower, could be an octopus. Okay, all right, so this water bottle is a little different, okay? So this water bottle, I had a permanent marker. Now you don't have to do that, but I had it handy. So I just traced some lines, some of them vertical, some of them horizontal, and the horizontal lines actually mimic the bumps. For the flower, the same as the other one, we keep the opening, keep it, and then we need to get rid of the bottom one so we can cut a little better. So you pinch it, and if you use just the water bottle type, it's the easiest to cut. So let's cut the bottom out. Cut that bottom out. Okay, you got that bottom, it has that little design there, so I saved it. And this one is going to be the flower. Now, your petals could be very thin or very wide. You decide. Your petals also could be shorter. So if I want a shorter flower, I can trim this part out. So I'm going to hold it, pinch it on the side, pinch it again, Miss Sandine, pinch it. Okay, so now I put my scissor in, and safely I go around the water bottle. Okay, so I saved that. I might need that for something. I can use it as a bracelet if my wrist was a little bit thinner. All right, so I'm gonna save that. Okay, so we have a tiny little water bottle. You see that? Okay, so this could be our flower. So take our scissor, cut all the way until right before the opening of the water bottle, or the part that you drink from, and cut, and cut, and you cut, and you cut, to create the petals. See that? I am cutting to create a petal. Okay, cut all the way around. And my water bottle is a little wet because I forgot to air dry my water bottles. But if you dry them, it's better. Okay, so we cut our water bottle. It's a little shorter than the other one. The other one you see is longer, shorter, longer, shorter. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to put my hand inside, turn it around, press on it. Ugh. So that way, yeah, sometimes it's a little wild, like an animal. Okay, and then press on it or bend it. You can bend it a little bit. And with time, sometimes it turns around. All right, so then you have an opening like this. Yes, I know it looks like a spider. I want you to save your experiments. This will be for next week's projects, but I want you to cut either spirals or the flowers. I'm going to show you next week what you can do with them. Because see, I'm going to just grab my little pencil holder, and you see, well, this one is kind of wide, but if it was a little bit wider, it could be a stem. You see that? A stem. Okay, and then this one here, we can attach a couple of them together and create some type of moving sculpture that moves. Okay, all right, so I'll see you next week. So save those water bottles. Again, you are experimenting either with spirals or with petal-like images like this, cuts like this, that they look like petals. So experiment. If you have permanent markers, you can use them. Now, if you have washable markers, you can't use them because they will not stay on plastic. But if you have permanent, fine. If you don't have permanent, it's okay. You don't need to mark them because they're cool just like they are. If you want to paint the water bottle because you have paint at home, you can use paint as long as it's acrylic or even house paint, but check with your parents about that. All right? See you soon.